Hello, welcome back. I have Matt joining me from the West Valley Mavericks, joining me on this podcast. They're very excited to introduce you to him and the work that he's doing. He's got a great story. One of the things that we are highlighting with these podcasts is the real people behind the network, the real people that are working hard to make a positive impact and a change for good here in the Valley of Phoenix, because this is real people. Even though we help really big organizations, it's the connections and the network and the real people that are working hard to make those things happen. And our punchline at PAX is we're changing the ride service industry for good, because we definitely want to make sure that we are promoting all the good work and the community partners that we have, and helping and letting people know, getting the awareness out there that when you ride with PAX, you're supporting small business drivers, but you're also you get access to help great organizations like the West Valley Mavericks. So Matt, tell me, I always love the backstory behind the relationships. Tell me, how did we get connected? How did West Valley Mavericks get connected with PAX?
Yeah, no. So thanks for having me. And so one of our members, Mike Kurth, I was actually in the midst of looking for shirt sponsors. So our organization is driven a lot by sponsors so we can give as much charity as possible. And in about one fell swoop, we lost all of our swag sponsors from last year. So I was
How
desperately
much you
looking for
wait, say that again. How much did you lose? 90%? Did I hear
90%
that
of our
right? Oh my
sponsors.
gosh. You
And
you got
so
your work cut out for you. Holy
we
cow.
we absolutely did. So I was scrounging the barrel, and Mike Hirth, one of our members, says, "Hey, I have a friend who is doing a startup. Really good idea. I think we could partner together." And so we met for lunch over at the Wigwam, and I got introduced to Robert, and he was willing to help. I thought this was a good partnership because we also have a lot of events and looking for ways to get people home, and they also were willing to be one of our shirt sponsors. So that was a
It's a
two birds with
win-win.
one stone. Yes.
This isn't like you have a 9 to 5. You have a full-time gig so working for the West Valley Mavericks. This is a lot of extra work for you, and not man, that's a mountain to climb right there. 90%. How are you doing on that?
So we're doing great. So we actually got everything we needed sponsored. All of our core items that we had sponsored
Fantastic.
previously were continue to be sponsored. So obviously we have help within our Mavericks organization of very generous businesses that helped, as well as finding some new outside businesses that we hadn't partnered with before. So it was great that we get to build some new partners, and one of them is you guys.
And your wife, Whitney, right?
Yes,
Whitney.
Whitney.
Yeah. So yeah, she works alongside you, I'm sure, with all the extra hours that you're putting in with this. I know that's a big. So thank you to you, Whitney, as well. If you're watching, that's a big thank you to you supporting your husband as he's cranking the extra hours to make sure that he can make things happen for the Mavericks. Tell me a little bit more about the West Valley Mavericks and the work that you do. How many people are in your network? How many people are you guys serving? Tell me a little bit about that work.
Yeah, so our goal is basically our motto is to make the West Valley a better place to live, work, and play. So we go through our organization every year. We have spotlight charities for every one of our events. So for this one, it's Make a Wish. Make a Wish kind of holds a special place in my heart. We've got someone in our family who was granted a wish, and it's always been something close to me.
Wow, I did
And
not know that.
so yeah, so every year we go through a beneficiary committee. And so all of the money that we raise, we go through a beneficiary committee, and all these West Valley charities submit grant applications for what they need help with. And so the more items we can get sponsored, the more money we can give away. And our goal is to get to where we can give away $1 million in 1 year. And we're getting very close to that goal. So everything we can do to reduce our expenses and increase our sponsors really make a giant contribution to that goal we have.
Man, I love that. What a awesome goal. I hope you can achieve that. That'd be a great story to tell. Literally everybody that gets in one of these cars, we have drivers, we have professionals. Like we vet all of our drivers. We make sure that they have a professional mentality, and they want to make a positive impact in our community, because not everybody has that characteristic. And so we really look for drivers who want to be impactful in their community and making that change for good. So there's a lot of our drivers will resonate with one of our with some of our community partners, and when people are in their car, it's an easy pitch to say, hey, by the way, when you book me on PAX, because there's so many benefits to being a PAX driver. They make 65% of every fare. They make 100% of their tips. We pay for their insurance, their airport fees. There's a lot of reasons to be driving on PAX, but one of the best parts about PAX is the heart. And so every driver, when they're in the car, they have this one-on-one audience for 20-30 minutes where they can say, hey, and by the way, a portion of your ride at no cost to the passenger, that comes out of the PAX portion and no cost to the driver. It's a helpful way to just say, hey, by the way, the portion of this ride today can go to impact
Yeah.
The West Valley Mavericks, and I'll look at all the really good work that they're doing with the Phoenix Children's Hospital or Make-A-Wish, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. There's a lot of ways to make those connections and those networks thrive. Next question I was going to ask you is, what's the biggest thing? I know we're your official ride service sponsor for your upcoming golf tournament. Tell us a little bit about that, because I want to promote that, because I want get people booking PAX to that and
Yeah.
home from that. So tell us a little bit about that golf tournament. How many guys you got signed up for that?
Yeah, so we basically take over the entire Wigwam golf course, which 3 golf courses. Our goal is to have 27 foursomes on every course, and we've only got about 3 foursomes left. So if somebody wants them, there's only 3 left. So there's essentially 3 courses, 3 different atmospheres. The gold course, which is basically our competitive golf. I tell people, this is where we're going to give away the trophy. This is where your serious golfers go to make a statement of how good they are. Um, We've got a red course, which I will tell you, most of the time we get those scorecards handed in, and there's maybe 6 or 7 holes that have got a score on them. These people are just out there to have fun. There's music out there. There's DJs. There's extra drink stations. We do our best to make this for, hey, if you don't like to golf and you golf once or twice a year, come out and play on the red course. And then the last one is our blue course, and it's kind of a mix of in between. I like to call it a little hit and giggle. They do keep some scores, but there's gimmies, there's mulligans, there's all that fun stuff that, hey, I like golf, but I don't want to be in the competitive world. That's a great one as well. So like I said, only 3 foursomes left, and we're going to be at a sellout place.
So that's a great connection. How do they first, are you going to be golfing? Are you going to be out
I
there?
am not going to be golfing that day. I think that would be highly frowned upon. The chair needs to be present to take care of all the other issues going on.
I will also be there. I will not be golfing, but I will be there, shaking hands and making sure people get the rides they need connected, and also making a presentation for PAX, just because we want to meet as many of your folks as possible, so we can help educate them that this isn't just an event-driven donation. This is something that when they take these rides, this is an all year thing. This is something that if they have corporations that want to give to the West Valley Mavericks, there's a great way to ensure, if you're in town or you're driving to the airport, or if you have accounts with ride share, we are a ride service, but we can make sure that every single one of your rides is benefiting the Mavericks if you want to. So how do they sign up? If they're interested in being one of those foursomes, you got a few spots left. How do they sign up for that?
Yeah, so you can go to www.westvalleymaverixfoundation.org. If we run out of foursomes, like I said, there's 3 left. People can participate by entering the raffle, which you do not have to be present to win. Has a Mavericks package, including Wednesday and Thursday tournament, including hotel stay. We have an $8,500 shopping experience to Osborne Jewelers, another West Valley business. And then we also have a stay at Vi Resort. So that is going to be done soon. And those are
so
those
how
are some
much does
good
it
prizes.
cost to get how much does it cost to get a foursome?
So a foursome for the red course is $5,000, and we are focused on businesses getting these foursomes. So you will have signs on your hole that you're sponsoring, and you will get a
Cool.
foursome as well. The
Cool.
red course also includes raffle tickets and some extra swag from Lululemon.
Oh, nice. Nice,
Yes,
man, that's quite an experience. I would love to take advantage of that, man. That sounds like a great deal. And a lot of fun. I'm looking for, and at the Wigwam too. What a great course. It's
yes.
beautiful out there. So, man, if you're a business and you want to take a couple buddies out for or gals out to go golfing, if you got some golf buddies, man, take advantage of that. Again, you can sign up at
West Valley Mavericks Foundation. Yes.
Perfect. So thank you, Matt, for joining me today. Thank you for sharing a little bit about your heart, your family, and the work that you're doing. We are very proud to sponsor with you guys, or to partner with you guys to help people sponsor what and donate to what it is that you guys are doing and the good work that you're making an impact for. So thank you for joining me today. If you haven't been in a PAX, you haven't tried a PAX, schedule a ride today. You don't have to be going to this golf tournament again to make a donation to the West Valley Mavericks. You can always choose that drop down as you ride with a PAX. Yeah, that's a unique to us experience, especially here. These are all local guys, like you heard, a lot of local businesses that are investing in this. So join them, join us as we change the ride service industry for good. And with that, anything you want to close with, Matt? You want to close out with anything, or?
Just one last thing is, if you don't have interest in golf, we do have dinner and auction tickets available. So you can go to the same website and just purchase dinner tickets if you just want to come for the fun dinner and auction. That could be a blast. We will have a hole-in-one simulator there as well, giving away a trip to the Masters. So even if you don't like golf, come out to dinner.
Get lucky on that hole-in-one. That's great.
Yes.
All right. Hey, thank you, Matt. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you get notifications every time we go live to talk about our awesome community partners and our drivers. We love promoting them and their businesses as well. So like and subscribe so you know every time we go live and bring you good content. Thanks again, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Dana.